when Michael stepped on the floor, everybody was scared from the beginning. They knew coming into that Chicago arena that they lost the game before that ball was even thrown up. The fear factor is everything when it comes to the game of basketball. When you look at an athlete sometimes, and you go all the way back to even, let's say, boxing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson won the fight before he actually threw his first punch. And I felt like Michael Jordan had that fear factor, especially against all his other opponents. And the reason why I say that is because you see it from afar as a fan, but now that I'm older and I'm getting an opportunity to talk to a lot of the older guys before me, and they will always say that. They would say that, hey, Michael has something different than what LeBron had. When Michael stepped on the floor, everybody was scared from the beginning. They knew coming into that Chicago arena that they lost the game before that ball was even thrown up. So that fear factor right there, before you talk about the game, before you start talking about the fundamentals, I always say that's the it factor. Michael Jordan always had that. Well, I think, I grew up during that era where Michael Jordan was the GOAT and still is the GOAT in my opinion. So as kids, you try to emulate him. And he had the mentality like, when I step on the floor, I'm coming to try to rip your head off. And if you look at guys after him, Kobe Bryant, he had that mentality. Now he calls it Mamba mentality. I'm trying to rip your head off. Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, myself. But you want to have that mentality because that's your edge. You got a lot of great athletes and a lot of great players in the NBA, and everybody's gifted in their own way. And a lot of them are gifted because of athletics, their athletic ability, fundamentally sound. But there's a lot of them that don't have this. And if you can come out there and establish yourself and put your imprint on the game, just from a mentality standpoint, it changes everything because you can dominate the game without having the skill of another guy.